Hi submarine friends. Well, I'm in the submarine right now, and the reason I'm back here is I have to order a oil pressure gauge for the engine. I don't know the history of this engine. All I know is it had 970 hours on the meter. Don't know if that's correct, but I did start the engine. It was nice and quiet. It ran quite smooth. And because there was no noises, I'm assuming the oil pressure gauge or the oil pressure is fine. But I want to make sure, because if I have to pull this engine to put a set of bearings in it or something, now's the time to do it because it's easy peasy. When the front half of the submarine's welded on, it becomes quite difficult. So anyways, I went on ChatGPT to find out where the oil pressure sending unit is. Just saves searching around for it. Then I take my boroscope. Oops. I have this nifty boroscope camera, which I can shove back down in here, and I can actually see it. Oh, that was lucky. So, but what I want to show is actually how much room I have in here. Now the hydraulic oil tank is missing at the moment, and it sits right here to my right, but it's only 8 inches high, so it really doesn't get in the way of anything. But I'm going to show you how I can get back there. So you see, I can fit back here no problem, and I can work on any part of this engine that I want, no problem. I actually have my hand on that sending unit right now, and it's easy to get at. The water separator, it's all nice and easy to get at. Even though all those components are on the wrong side of the engine for working on, it's no problem. It would be nice if the engine was reversed and all that stuff was on this side, but putting it in this way made the most sense at the time. It probably still makes sense. So yeah, nice and spacious back here. This area actually gets nothing added to it other than a little fold down porta potty. You never know how long I'm going to be on this thing, and you should have that. So yeah, lots of room back here. It's kind of nice. I also ordered a fuel sending unit and gauge kit for the fuel tank. I was just going to do a clear tube that shows the fuel level, but that's going to be kind of awkward. And if anything ever happened to that hose, I would leak that fuel, and I'm super paranoid about that. So I'm just going to put a gauge right through the top of the tank. That should be just fine. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I was actually thinking about putting a bladder around that tank, so if it ever developed a leak of some sort, I would catch the fuel in the bladder. But anyways, more things to think about. I have a lot of things to think about here. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. Ciao.